the Australian Stunt Academy, where students from all over the world pay to be knocked down, blown away, and beaten up in the hope of making it into the movies. It's a grueling 3-week course, which they will pass or fail at stunt school.
He is, of course, tall, dark and handsome. He's caught crocodiles, swum with sharks, worked with the royal family and travelled the world as a dashing army major.
He's irritatingly talented at most things he does.
Our wives like him probably more than they like us.
Jill was actually confessed that she would run off with him, so which means that he doesn't come round to our house anymore.
He's 35-year-old Lance Gerard Wright, and the only thing he hasn't got right so far is finding love.
Eloise Brooks is one of the most notorious shoplifters in Britain.
She'll spit at you, she'll swear at you, she'll abuse you. She's got no remorse whatsoever, she just doesn't care.
A lot of sales assistants are scared of me because I've got like a really bad reputation in town. That stems from the very first time I got arrested, and there was a bit of a kerfuffle, and like he went off work for 6 months with whiplash.
Mark Wiley was the unlucky store detective who tried stopping her.
She tried to walk away from me. I took hold of her and said, "Are you coming back?" She says, "I'm not."
It's like try grabbing my arms to put them up my back.
And a struggling student, I was swung round this way and swung that way.
I knew I wasn't going nowhere, like 23 stone or something then.
She managed to pick me up and throw me over her shoulder.
He's jumped on my back, and I've like moved him off my back. I've gone like that, and he's felt at the ground like he's ended up hurting himself.
I laid Sparko on the ground, and she came up to me and tried to stick the boot in a couple of times.
I was the one who got arrested for assault, and I never even hit him.
Philippine police raid a sex bar in Manila. The Philippines is now the sex capital of the world. Western tourists flock here for cheap sex with the thousands of prostitutes working in bars like this. Some of the prostitutes are children. 60,000 girls and boys are sold for the pleasure of foreign paedophiles. This film tells the story of some of those paedophiles.
How much?
1.5 for the girls.
Of the pimps who procure for them.
Each?
Yeah.
And of the children who are their victims.
Devon and Cornwall. This area has some of the most spectacular scenery in the country, attracting millions of visitors every year. But alongside the beauty, like many places in the UK, there's carnage on the roads. A dedicated team of professionals are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to work out the exact causes of crash scenes like these.
There's definitely 3 in here, wasn't it?
Yeah, they said 3.
But the question is, whose blood is it?
The officers at the Collision Investigation Unit are experts in forensics, physics, and collision dynamics. They've given us full access into their world as they search for the truth and give devastated families the answers.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Can't believe it!
remember, next time, it could be your door that we're knocking on.
1 in every 1,000 children born in Britain has Down syndrome. They have characteristic facial features, which make the condition easily recognisable. But now, some parents are turning to controversial cosmetic surgery to change their children's appearance.
The changes that we make in the facial appearance of children with Down syndrome are relatively subtle. But my view is that if we can dilute the obvious features of Down syndrome and reduce the possibility of teasing or bullying at school, then I feel that's well worth it.
India, a land of snakes and snake charmers. Where the rare and dangerous king cobra has assumed mythical status. Locals believe this king of snakes has uncanny intelligence. I'm Mark O'Shea, a zoologist with personal experience of thousands of snakes.
That'll do. I've got him!
None of them has struck me as intelligent.
Nice little cobra.
But I've never met a king cobra in the wild. What will I think when I look deep into the eyes of the snake that's become a national icon?
You're at 36,000 feet and you realise you're on the wrong plane.
Oh my God, we are definitely going to the wrong place.
How could something like that happen?
The ship's sinking and you have to jump for your life.
I was glad to jump. I mean, I can't swim. I would have jumped into the water. Anything to get off that ferry.